Hi, this is Justin from Money Bootcamp. Today's Personal Finance Friday question comes from one of our fans on Facebook. The question is, when is it okay to get a loan? The quick version of this is that it's okay to get a loan whenever you're comfortable with it. This can be a bit risky, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick outline for when it is better to get a loan, when it is more okay to get a loan than just when you're comfortable with it. Generally, it's okay to get a loan for two reasons. When you're going to be generating income from whatever you're getting the loan for, and then long-term purchases. So on the income generating side, there is a few ways to look at this. If you were investing in a certain property or a certain asset that is going to be giving you an income that's paying more than the loan and then paying you some additional amount extra, then getting a loan for that investment might be okay if it's an appropriate risk. Another way of investing that will generate you income could be investing in your career. So if you're in a specific career or job, that if you get a master's or you get certain educational or certificate that will give you directly more income, that you will automatically be promoted or get a pay rise, then that can be a perfectly fine reason to get a loan if it's guaranteed that you're going to be increasing your income. If you have a capital expense for a business, so something that's needed to get you income for your business or to start a business, then again that can be an okay reason to get a loan. So if you're going to be a taxi driver and you use the loan to get a car, that's directly going to be giving you income, great. If you're a tradesman and you need certain tools, again, it's perfectly aligned that you need the tools and then the income will follow. That can be another acceptable reason to get a loan because it's going to provide you income straight afterwards. If you're looking at purchasing a property, typically it's going to cost several years of earnings. So for many people, it'll be really hard to have this money up front. With that, mortgages are actually one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest loans you can get, and they're quite secure. There's a lot of regulation and consumer protection around them. So actually a loan that's generally quite okay to get is a mortgage on a property that you're going to live in long term. There are other larger expenses which it can be okay to get a loan for. This kind of depends on your level of credit, your level of risk, how secure you are in other areas, but it can be okay to get a loan for a car as a longer term purchase. Again, this is not something most people can get as a one-off. You get paid this month and use that money to buy a car. A car might cost you several weeks or several months worth of income, so it could be worth just paying for it upfront or paying part of it upfront with a loan. When you're moving into a home, buying furniture can be very expensive, as these are things that have a high cost. But again, if you buy a set of sofas or furniture for a house, you might have that for 10 or 15 years. So getting a small loan to purchase things upfront is not the worst thing, and it can be fine to get a loan for that. These are the main areas where it's typically acceptable to get a loan for almost everyone. One, where you're going to be generating income from that or increasing your income from something you do when you get this loan. And the second area is long-term asset purchase. So if you're purchasing a house or a car or some large item that you couldn't typically pay for straight out now, but you can pay for it incrementally over time with loan payments. This has been a Personal Finance Friday question from Money Bootcamp. Please send your personal finance questions. We answer a new personal finance question every Friday. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with anyone you think will find it helpful. Money Bootcamp, learn money, live better.